Oh my goodness, guys. Look at the two little lovebirds over there. Dang it, she got up right as I started recording. I think Donkey Dan has a little crush on old Sadie. Oh, he's literally has not left her side since the moment that I put her in there. And she hasn't left his side since I put her in there. For the first time ever, she is not trying to dig her way out. She's been there for about an hour and is totally content and at peace. Maybe the donkeys is what it took. I think Donkey Dan is seeing butterflies. His heart's fluttering. I think he has a crush on the sweet girl. And Imogene third wheeling as always. No, my dad and I put a little more rock, as you can see by the gate. That's where Sadie previously would dig out, but she hasn't made any effort to dig her way out today. She's been just laying there resting, cooling off, and Donkey Dan's been leaving her company. Maybe we've been trying to make her be a stereotypical Great Pyrenees. We've been trying to make her be a protector, but maybe she just needs romance in her life. What if that's what she's been missing this whole time? Hopefully we finally found it for her in the oddest way, because we would have got a Great Pyrenees, like a second one for a companion if that's what we thought was needed, but turns out she just needed a little donkey love, and that's all. Guys, way off in the distance you can see the craziest thing. I'll see that white dog over there. It has a companion with it. You're probably thinking, Ellie, go get Sadie and Ellie now before she runs too far. Thing is, though, that's not Sadie and Ellie. That ain't her. There's its companion right there. Kind of looks like Moose. Looks like Sadie and Ellie and Moose, but Sadie and Ellie's back at home. Moose is right here. So those are just two random dogs that just showed up out of the blue one day. Crazy. I don't even know what to make of all of this. Guys, this right here is the strangest thing. It's only like further adding to the whole mystery. So I'm at cousin Brooke's house. You got Poppy right there. Y'all know of her dog. Obviously Chia following me, finally catching up. And then we got some weird white dog right there. That's obviously not Sadie Nellie though. You can tell plain as day that that's not her. It's a totally different breed, but it looks similar. And so I'm not sure if that is like remember the clip y'all saw a second ago of back in my dad's field with the Longhorns, how there were two dogs, one that kind of looked like Moose and one that kind of looked like Sadie. Well, I don't know if this is the same one that was the Sadie lookalike of that pair, or if this is just a totally different dog, but you'll see Sadie right there. She's actually been really good today. She stayed in here the entire day. She was hanging out with the donkeys earlier. I'll show y'all clips of it in a second. That's our sweet Sadie, baby. She's doing so very good. I'm really proud of her. Hey, baby. Hi, I'll give you some pets in a second. I was like, let me just pull up real fast. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see it very good, but Sadie is actually laying down, resting right there. Donkey Dan is like sniffing her, inspecting her, basically in a very domineering position, but he's not being dominating or aggressive or anything like that. He's simply just curious, just walking around her, exploring. He seems perfectly content with her right there in his yard, and that's a really, really good sign, because I'm hoping that if Sadie can't make peace with the alpacas, then maybe the first step is to at least making peace with the donkeys. And the donkeys, Imogene and Dan, both seem to be just fine with her laying right there. We fortified with a little more rock right there by the gate, so that hopefully it'll be harder for her to dig under. A lot of you suggested concrete slabs. The only thing I don't like about that is the permanence of it, but if that's what it takes, then that'd be something that we're willing to do. However, she hasn't tried to dig under once today since I just let her in there. She seems to be really clicking with the donkeys and the pigs, and so it's not what we'd expect. Usually, like, our intended purpose originally was for her to be with the alpacas and the goats, but if the alpacas can take care of the goats, then maybe she can be there to take care of the donkeys and the pigs. And she was a rescue after all, so we're giving her a good home, and a lot of this is just play it by ear. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to disturb the beautiful scene, but I know it's hard to tell where she's at. there, you can see her plain as day now that Dan lifted his head up. Oh yeah, you see her plain as day. Look at them. Look at them coexisting so well in the shade, cooling off on a really hot day at such peace together. Right now, I'm here. I'm putting together a basketball goal that I bought. I want to start getting into playing basketball again now that my back is starting to get better. It's better to ease into just doing, you know, individual basketball by myself before I go all the way up to playing 5-on-5 with others like I used to. But I can sit here and work, put this goal together, and meanwhile I'm just keeping an eye on her, making sure that everything's going good, which it seems to be. So that's our update here.